mainly for people who've been doing all of the work. You've been doing all the work that's necessary for you to do. So your everything, your rewards, your blessings, all of that is coming. It's for some of you, it's really here already, and you just have to open your eyes to it and bring in the light and not pay so much attention to the negative. But also we have remember your worth. So that's why some of you have really come to this point as well, because you've really come to this space where you honestly truly remember your worth at this time. Like you woke up and you remember who you truly are as a person. Like you open your eyes. Maybe some of you have done some really deep self-reflecting, or you're going to. If you have not yet, you are going to, but you've come to a space where you have or are going to remember your full complete worth, and you're putting on your crown, you're straightening your crown, you're realigning yourself, you're getting yourself up and moving forward finally. And it's all about you being wrapped up in yourself and wrapped up in self-love. And this is all in a good, wonderful way for yourself. And it affects those around you. It affects people around you too. When you're in a good mood, good energy, living a beautiful life, like you inspire others. So just keep going. Just keep going. And then we have bliss is worth creating from. So again, this power really comes from within you, and it comes like about the actions that you want to take for yourself. All this bliss is naturally going to come flowing from you as you continue moving forward. You're going to find like you're naturally just bouncing around, bubbly and happy, more often. And sometimes you will be smiling for no reason. Sometimes you will be laughing for no reason, or other people will look at you and wonder, why is she smiling so much, or why is she laughing so much? But it's literally because your energy is just going to be so happy and glowing, and especially because you're doing exactly what you want to do for yourself. So then we have integrate your knowing. So for some of you, it's really just about you learning your lesson, or looking back on a lesson that you've learned already. So paying attention to your wisdom to guide you and push you forward. So you already have all the answers that you need at this time to just make that leap and go after whatever it is that you want to go after. And then the last oracle card from this deck is you are epic. You are epic. Go ahead and feel free to say this as an affirmation to yourself for however many days or weeks that you feel it needs to be said. But remind yourself that you are epic, and you deserve to do everything that makes you happy, no matter what it is, as long as it's of your highest good and it's not in harm of anyone else. You deserve to do whatever it is to make you happy, and you are extremely epic on your own. You don't need other people. You don't need to wait for other people before you take this leap, before you go do whatever you want to do. just think of yourself and keep yourself first. And then the last card is this Oracle card, Dreams. So for whatever you've been thinking about during this part of your message and video, this is your answer. Dreams. So like I said, you need to pay attention to your dreams, or I think I said that in the last pile. So this pile might need to go watch pile number 2. You might want to do that, especially if you were trying to decide between 2 other piles. But dreams, it's a huge connection here. So you may need to recall your dreams and look back on your dreams because it's speaking to you so loudly of what your next steps need to be. Or this is just a simple follow your dreams. Follow your dreams, spread your wings like that bird, and allow yourself to go forth. So thank you, pile number 3, for watching. Hello, pile number 4. This is your reading, and I'm going to start with the tarot cards, and then I'm going to go into the oracle cards later on. So first we have 10 of inspiration, 3 of materials, Muse of inspiration, and 9 of inspiration. Okay. Okay, excuse me. I have to take a sip of water. But the first card we have here is 10 of inspiration. So for pile number 4, some of you have been carrying a lot of heavy weights or heavy energies of your past. For some, this isn't necessarily bad energy, but you're just tired of the journey and you're tired of carrying it. Like you wish that you could put some of this down, or you wish that at least someone else was around to help you. And it's been a very, very, very long journey for you. Like you've been going through certain things. You have for a number of years now, and you're just doing everything you can to strive forward and be able to move forward for yourself, but also move forward for your family. Like you have a lot on your shoulders at this point, and I do feel that you're almost at the finish line. Like I just heard that you're almost at the finish line, but you're just like pushing yourself, you know, for this last lap or last, you're pushing yourself for this last, like, whatever it is for you that you feel like you need to put this last effort in. It's different for everyone because it's going to be different for whoever is watching this video, but it's like you feel like this is like the last stretch and you just have to make it. You just have to. And so You're really, really putting your all into doing this. And I'm not going to say you're on the right path and you are almost at the finish line. But what's important now is that you give yourself some type of rest, mental rest, emotional rest, spiritual rest, physical rest for some of you. Like, you just have to give yourself the proper rest right now, and it's going to help you with this last push that you need to make. So then we have 3 of materials here. So yeah, for some of you, this has to do with work. This has to do with your passion, everything that you are passionate about. Very heavy on love, very heavy on romantic love, but also heavy on all different type of love as well. Like, especially when it comes to you being able to open up and being able to feel yourself within this love, like feel like yourself or feel yourself like, for some people in pile 4, you really feel like you lost yourself in relationships before. This is how you felt, and this is why you feel like your journey is so heavy, because you lost yourself completely in relationships, or you lost parts of yourself that you've been trying to pick up or you've been trying to find. And for 3 of materials, you just are doing as best you can to stay aligned or get aligned and be in this moment, and be more present. And you're doing as best you can, like I said, to open up to new connections, new people. You're trying best as you can to open up to even people who are already in your life and surrounding you, and you just feel like it's such a heavy burden for you because you've been through so much. And you're also at the same time trying to open up just being yourself. It's very important to you for you to feel yourself and be comfortable in whatever that you do. So you're trying your hardest, like, to come back home to yourself. So then we have Muse of Inspiration here. So I do feel that you are on the right path. You are taking the right steps that you need to take at this time. But sometimes it's not about you focusing on what actions you need to take, like to just continue to push yourself. Sometimes it's focusing on the actions that you need to take in order to take a step back and relax and give yourself the proper rest so you can be able to pick up and carry forward with whatever you want to do next. Like, give yourself that minute, give yourself that moment, give yourself that time instead of continuously pushing yourself. And I think that this is what some of you are finally realizing, and that you're going to, ultimately do, so you can put forth the right action moving forward, or just not feel so tired about taking the actions that you need. For some of you, it is about you changing certain actions and certain habits that you've been meaning and even thinking of all the time, that I should stop doing this, or I should stop thinking like this. I should stop treating such and such like this. Like, now is your time to take action on that, because it's going to be helpful to put those weights down. Like, there's certain things that you can put down at this moment that is going to make your journey easier, that's going to make you getting to the finish line much faster and much easier. So that's where your focus has got to be, on your specific actions. And you really have to listen to your intuition when it comes to what actions are necessary, because you know exactly what to do for yourself. And then we have 9 of Inspiration. So this is about you being able to go that last stretch or mile, go the mile for yourself, and for you to feel, I'm always noticing this, connecting. It's like for you to finally connect the dots and finally connect. Feel connected more to yourself or feel connected more to others around you. But like, you have to stand strong and stand tall and do whatever is needed, even if it's just putting yourself first and caring for yourself right now. Like, do whatever is needed. But you are opening yourself up with this color orange. You are opening yourself up with new connections and taking the actions that are necessary for you to, for some of you, it's about you being able to be more intimate with people or have more personal connections. So I can really see that a lot of you are, you're close. You're close to achieving it, but you just have to stand your ground at this time. And that's like exactly what she's doing. She's completely just standing her ground and staying strong. And look, even she's had a long, very long, tiresome journey. But I also can't ignore that she has this very beautiful, like, dress on. I think that's a dress, but the fact that she has this dress on, I think some of you really need to just give yourself a pampering day or a pampering week. Give yourself the time off that you deserve. Get dressed up, treat yourself, go somewhere or stay in and treat yourself, but you really need to just give yourself the extra attention right now. And so you can feel more ready to continue to move forward. Like, it's about you taking care of yourself, you connecting, feeling connected, either with yourself or those around you. So even if you don't just do something alone, you can go out on a date or enjoy yourself around other people, but just focus on, I'm just getting like, focus on your looks, focus on your outer appearance a little bit, like spruce yourself up, because during your journey, some of you have kind of let yourself go a little bit, and I'm not trying to say that negatively, and I'm not necessarily talking about weight. I'm just talking about you haven't been giving yourself the time to even look in the mirror and to even like get dressed up or like really appreciate yourself for who you are, like inside and out. You haven't truly gave yourself like much recognition and honored yourself like you need to. So it is about you embracing yourself as well. That's going to help you to be able to move forward too. So I'm just getting that. And that's not for everyone. That is just for some of you who is listening to this pile and you feel that this is speaking to you, then it's for you. So now I have your oracle cards. So the first card, wow, orange is really speaking out within your reading, pile 4. So we have feed your creativity. So, for one, just focus on you. Focus on your passions. Focus on whatever brings you peace, whatever brings you joy. Because this is going to be something that helps you to be able to get to that finish line. And when I say finish line, I don't mean you get there and then that's the only thing you have. No, I'm talking about that thing you know you've been working towards. And when you reach it, you want to feel good when you get to the other side. And for some of you, this is a whole entire lifestyle change. So you want to feel very good stepping into this for yourself. And so, yeah, take time to feed your creativity. Like, allow yourself to enjoy whatever you feel is necessary for you at this time, and do something where you can use your hands and or take your time, or really be able to take your time with something. Like, get involved in a certain personal project that doesn't necessarily have to do with work or do with whatever. For some of you, it may have to do with work, but not necessarily what others want you to do. It's about what you want to do when it comes to work, when it comes to your finances, when it comes to your business or freedom. Like, it's about you stepping into that for yourself. For others, it's about you literally trying new activities and just giving yourself those personal projects to do. Especially, like, I don't know if you all heard of DIY, but especially like those fun creative projects where you can just make something, and you all can look it up, while you're on YouTube next, even after my video. But like, yeah, like, just do things that are going to feed your creativity. And then we have find peace within. So exactly, I just feel like you need to find your peace within first and connect with yourself, like, in another type of way, and really, really turn your energy within. And then you're going to find your peace, but you're going to find it with self-reflecting. I really think that self-reflection is a huge part of you being able to move forward, and it's going to do so much good for you. And then we have prioritize your health. So again, I keep saying this for your reading, but prioritize your health. Put you first. Allow yourself to be first in whatever that you are doing. Even if you have to support other people, you cannot be truly supporting the way you want to support or need to support if you are not supported yourself. If you are not supporting yourself, like, you literally have to hold yourself up and support yourself with love, with kindness, with compassion, with, whatever you need to do to get enthusiastic about moving forward, including like with self-encouragement and anything that starts with self-love, self-care, self-encouragement, self-focus, self-determination, self-discipline. Some of you really need to have the self-discipline to sit down sometimes and not always be working or not always be doing for others. Like, some of you need to have the self-discipline just to take care of yourself in general. So please prioritize your health. And for some of you, this is about working out, but making it fun for yourself. Don't make it as a you're feeling like you have to drag yourself into it. Like, make it fun and do it for however long you feel comfortable to do it. whether it's weekly or daily. Like, do whatever you feel is comfortable for you when it comes to working out. Same thing with eating. Take yourself at a time, but I really do feel like that's coming up because for very few of you, you have to change your habits of what you're eating and how you're working out and taking care of your body. But because this is going to be something that aids and helps to push you through. Because when you feel better or when you eat better and you look better, personally, some people feel this way, that they look better when they work out or they look better when they eat better, and then it encourages them and gives them the enthusiasm that you need. So that's just for very few of you that want to do this or that feels like this part of the message is for them. But overall, you have to prioritize yourself, especially mentally and emotionally, but in every type of way. But I'm really sensing like though the emotional prioritizing is so much needed right now, and the mental at this time. But you're doing exactly what you need to do. And then we have success and transformation. So that's why I said some of you are really at the finish line if you've done all the work that you've needed to do, because you are transforming at this very moment. You're already in transformation, like the process of transformation. And so your complete transformation is on the other side of this finish line. And this is where you will find that you get your success, you get what you've been looking for, and more. There is more for you other than just what you think. Like, there's so much more that's ahead for you. And another card we have is Creator Earth. So with Creator Earth here, I do feel like you have to be creative. Like when you are creating, create with earth energy. Create by grounding yourself first or meditating yourself first is going to benefit you a lot. Or not meditating yourself, but you know what I mean? Like meditating for yourself and finding your calm within your mind is going to help. For some of you, it's just about focusing on being more present. That is going to really, really be your key to your movement forward. Because some of you may have been feeling stuck in some type of way, either in one area of your life or all. And this is going to be your huge key, like just being present, just being able to live your life how you've been wanting to live it is going to be very, very, very important for your transformation to happen. I mean, it's already happening, but it's an important factor. And then for Creator, and then the last card for this deck is Creator Alchemy. So for Creator Alchemy, I do feel like this is just a reminder that you create your own magic and you create like the pathways within your life with whatever direction that you choose. And right now you're at that position and choice where you can choose to do things differently for yourself in this moment. Like you have exactly what you need within you. You have the power, you have the potential, and you can go forth in a brand new type of way and create even more wonderful, beautiful possibilities and wonderful, beautiful opportunities for yourself and open so many new doors just by going into it, going into the finish line, into the new life, into the new perspective, into this new cycle with a new energy. You have to bring the new energy with you. And then the last card I have here is Soulmates. So this card is an answer for whatever you've been thinking during this video, or during your part of the message. This is your answer, soulmates. So for some of you, this really does have to do with your love connection. And for some, it has to do with what will make your soulmate or love connection come to you a lot faster, or you both being able to meet on a level that you want or that you both need, because it's about you like connecting with yourself first and taking these steps first, and it's just bringing you closer to this love. So thank you, Pile 4, for listening.